Hello trips and welcome back to Hang's Rest. Today I'm just going to show you some of the progress that I've got done on the layout this week. First of all, I've managed to get some weathering done in this bit. I've made it darker for this wee rusting to sit in there. I've also improved the weathering on these two bits here. On top of that, I've fixed this point which wasn't thrown very well. I've also fixed this point round here, which wasn't thrown at all. I've managed to get that sorted out. That was a wee wiring problem. I've also managed to sort this point that's under this wagon, these wagons here, because that wasn't thrown properly either. What I had to do with that one is I had to move the point motor back very slightly. This one over here, I had to loosen the point motor. It was a little bit too tight, it wasn't thrown properly, but now it's okay. So that's so far what I've got done. I'm going to get into making a base for this, and I'll paint up the water hoppers, the hoppers for the rainwater pipes, and I'll get them fitted into it. Two at the front, two at the back, I think. Yeah, two at the front, two at the back. I'm also going to get more of these water things because I'm going to do this up. I'm going to put rainwater pipes down the sides of this, front and back, get this all painted up and all that. But what's on the cards for this week is making the base for this. That's going to be fun. But we'll get cracked on with that now. So as you can see, I've made a base now for the steam shed. I never cut the middle bits very good, but that'll do. And what I use this dressed grit stone from Metcalf. Now, I know it's supposed to be used for walling and all that, but I thought that looks quite good for a brick floor, that's why I used it. And all I did was I stuck it on some cardboard. Just glued it on with some Yoo-hoo onto some cardboard. And then cut it out to suit. So once the locos are in there, it'll look quite good. So all I need to do now is make up some landscaping for room this and room the back, and put some ballast in that in these tracks at the back there and get the rocks on. So I decided to start making the base for this. Now I need the concrete floor and stuff. I'll get that from Scale Model Sceneries, and that'll finish off the base at least for the diesel shed. I'll need to paint this up, get some windows in it, etc. I'll get some additional bits and pieces to put on it just to make it look a bit better than it does already, because it looks kind of plasticky and bare at the minute, but get there. Right, on to the next thing. So there's that engine shed there, that's actually looking quite good with the base in it now. Well, once the landscaping and all that is all done on it, it'll look pretty damn smart. Right guys, today's my birthday and my wife got me a new locomotive, so we'll have a wee look at that today. Now this is brand new, it came from Rails of Sheffield, it was on special offer. I'll tell you how much my wife paid for it and how much it was supposed to be, etc. in a minute. But here we go, this is it here. It's the Hornby M7. And the original model was designed in 2005. So the original tooling for this is 21 years old. We'll have a look at it, see how it stacks up against the new stuff, alright. In case you want to get one of these guys, there's a number for it. Alright. And here's your usual destruction sheet. You'll be running in tips, etc. how to lubricate it, how to take the body off, fitting the front coupling, how to fit the DCC chip, spares and services, all that kind of nonsense. Right, now in this locomotive, in order to get the DCC chip in, you've got to take this weight out the body, which I don't think is a great idea. If they'd made the body out of metal, then you wouldn't need to take any bits out it. Right, anyway, we're going to have a look at the loco now. Right guys, here it is here, and what a stunning looking little locomotive this is. Right, as you can see, all the linings are really well picked out all along here. The writing on it is superb. Plenty of rivet detail on it. Metal handrails. A couple of separately fitted parts, including that little brass part there. Oh yeah, as you can see, there is some cab detail on it. It's actually quite well picked out. The running numbers really well done. Oh, the wheels are good. Plenty of detail on the chassis, again more pipes, etc. Sandpipes. The brakes and all that are all really well detailed. Oh. That's pretty good looking so far. Right, we'll have a look at the front here. As you can see, it's got the 3-link chain coupling fitted, the vacuum pipe fitted, it's got sprung buffers, there's brake gear on it. The smoke box dart's really well picked out, as is the locomotive number on the front of the smoke box. Nice wee handrail along the side there. Turn it around and have a look at the other side of this. Again, much the same as the other side. Little steps and that all picked out on it. You know, little pipes, etc. It's really well detailed. Again, there's the inside of the dashboard. In the back, you can get some focus. The back's quite well detailed as well. I think there's a little vacuum pipe in the back to get fitted on over in the detail bag. No, it comes in the detail bag. There's a little pipe and a coupling mounted to the front. Right. The window bars are quite well done. The coal load is, yeah, it's pretty reasonable. I'll put some real coal in there at some point and that'll make it look a lot better. Right, along the top, these little pipes are really well done. Little brass safety valves. No mould mark, which is good. The opening for the windows. And in case you're wondering why the windows look so strange in this, is they're actually modelled inside the cab. Open. Alright. So, we'll stick this on the track. It's not particularly heavy, so taking that weight out might cause some issues if you're going to DCC chip this. You know, which is quite disappointing really, but on the whole, the model looks good. We'll see how it runs now. Alright, Trips. Right, Trips, that's it on the track. We'll see how this thing goes now. Turning up. Oh, and it's off. Oh, and it's exceptionally quiet. And it's negotiating 8 points, okay. Wow. How good is that? What a fantastic little model. Let's see what looks good on the bridge. Oh, superb. We'll check it down through these points. These points sometimes don't work that great, but that's fine. Through there, no problem at all. I think what we'll do is we'll stop it here. And we'll set it off in reverse and see how it does in reverse. What a fantastic little runner. Now, my wife paid £99 for this with her rails of Sheffield. It was brand new, and the Hornby retail price on it is £219. Now at £99, I would say definitely get this, but I don't think it's worth $219. It doesn't have firebox flicker or anything like that in it. Oh. Some reason the track's died there. I need to check that out. But I say the locomotive itself is phenomenal. What a fantastic little runner. Well impressed. Right. Here it is coming back round again. Well, I would definitely consider getting one of these if you're into steam locos, especially if they're still £99. And my wife got it just before my birthday. It was a couple of weeks before my birthday. I got an email for Rails of Sheffield saying, oh, this is down to £99, and I was like, oh, £99 for a new loco. And my wife was like, no, I'll get you it. So she got me it for my birthday, so. Oh, fantastic. Right, I'll leave that to run round and now. Right, oh, hang on, we'll see what it's like at full speed, right? It's rather speedy at full speed. But it's at the 40% mark. That is actually pretty sensible. Right, now start running around now, pulling the mail coaches. We'll put it up to 50%. That looks really good. Really good. I'm actually impressed with that. Once that's got a crew in it and all that, it'll look fantastic. Right guys, as usual, I'll leave you with a couple of running shots of what's on the track today. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright trips, remember, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of junk. Right, catch you after. Bye. And on this one it's the Hornby L1, which is another phenomenal model. Because Hornby can come with these locomotives at reasonable prices, they're not going to be an issue with them, you know what I mean?